Sometimes you have to let yourself celebrate your wins. You won't always have good news, and you need to learn how to embrace and enjoy these moments. You need to let yourself have some fun once in a while, or else you will burn out and lose all motivation. Sometimes you have to switch your routines, even when they're working for you. You might be going too easy on yourself. You have to reassess your challenges and make sure you're continuously challenging yourself and pushing your boundaries. You have to make sure you're not purposefully blinding yourself and impeding progress. On the flip side, you might be going too hard on yourself. You might be pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion. You might be miserable because you're tyrannizing yourself over your schedule. You might need to adjust if every day feels like torture. You should be struggling, but not in constant pain. I told myself that I would write and read every day. I often find myself making excuses. Sometimes it's not possible, I'd say. Sometimes I'd lie to myself, procrastinate, and never end up accomplishing my daily goals. Sometimes I wouldn't have an idea to write about and will end up pushing it until I have to publish something I am not proud of. Creativity does not come by force. You can train yourself to produce and merge creative ideas constantly, but it cannot be coerced. The only thing you can do to influence creativity is to gain more experiences, observe the world around you, and take in a variety of ideas. Read more books, watch more movies, take a walk, talk with people. Sometimes, instead of trying to create, you have to experience more. You need to put more ideas into your head. You get out what you put in. These days, I haven't been doing my due diligence in reading the books that have stacked up on my desk. I need to take more time to read. I need to take more time to digest the ideas and see what kind of interesting insights I can get out of them. I feel like sometimes I should just spend a whole week focusing on the books, take some notes, and come back with my observations. It is going to be harder to keep up a writing schedule, since I will no longer have the entire day to myself. When problems arise and hinder my progress, I often find myself exactly where I started. I have no solution to deal with all the problems and happenings that occur in life. Every obstacle seems to affect me in a different way and threatens to crush my long-term goals. How do I deal with the numerous obstacles that will inevitably appear in my life? One thing that I have realized recently is the fact that the obstacle is the way. The quote is taken from Ryan Holiday's book, which draws wisdom from Stoicism, the philosophy of enduring pain or adversity with perseverance and resilience. While you're paving your way through life, you will be met with obstacles that block you from moving forward. We spend a lot of time in our lives because we believe that these obstacles should be avoided, or worse, cause us to backtrack and take another direction. When we face big problems in life, we often believe they are horrible and treat them as unfortunate events. But what if you were meant to overcome these obstacles? What if they were there for you to hurdle over? What would happen if you learned how to overcome all obstacles? You would be unstoppable. Nothing would stop your way because you understand that these obstacles are not impediments. They are not roadblocks that are meant to be avoided. They are meant to be taken head on. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Life will throw things at you that will threaten to break you. It will take away the things and people you love. You will face misfortune, pain, and suffering. You have no control or influence over what life can bring to the table. The only thing you can control is your attitude and your behaviours. If you control your attitude and your behaviours, you will overcome any obstacle in life. You will not be influenced by the troubles of life. You will treat every obstacle as something to be overcome. You will love the struggle because you know you will learn and receive something valuable from the experience. Even though I am starting a new chapter in my life, I will keep on chasing my dream to become a writer. I will keep writing, reading, and learning every day. Sometimes I will fail. Sometimes I will win. But one thing that will never change is my attitude. I will meet my failures with compassion and meet my wins with pride. Every obstacle that appears in front of me will not be sidestepped. They will be overcome and destroyed. How do you respond to the roadblocks in your path? Do you slink your head in defeat and walk back the way you came? Or do you analyse the situation and plan out how to get around and solve the problem. There is always a counter move, always an escape, or way through. No one said it would be easy, and of course the stakes are high, but the path is there for those ready to take it. Holiday tells us that obstacles don't inhibit success, they create success, and that readers should see through the negative, past its underside, and into its corollary, the positive. The decisions you make when faced with difficult obstacles will define you. So, come face to face with each obstacle that you come across and do your best to overcome every single one of them.